Welcome aboard. Nice to have you with us in our very own Dungeon of Dribble for another episode of Take the Two. Just four out of shape armchair critics who have absolutely no idea what we're talking about. How we going, boys?
Awesome.
No, I'm
Good
good,
evening.
boys.
Well, good,
How
eh?
are you?
All right, we'll move straight on to the top five tipsters and the socials, if you don't mind, Frenchie.
Yeah, another good round for the guys on top. We're not on top, but I'll go through the guys who are. Paddy Wax still up there in first. Ant-Man, Belly Surfer, Fat Harry, and Shivo. So
Watch out for the belly surfer.
do we know who the Belly Surfer is? Are they a
I
bit of
do.
a...
He's my drug dealer.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
And he's won a few comps over the years. So
Can I get his information, please?
well, you put your number up, so I'll just send it to him.
Well, in other news, we had a celebrity or weekly tipper that we've got going. It was a TikTok Psychic Crackheads. We asked some crackheads from TikTok who their tips were. They're all tarot card readers, and they got 2 out of 8. So
It's good as me.
get off TikTok.
Yeah, me too.
Don't dig into their little scams. I've done all the digging around,
Was
so
that
you don't
Frosty
have to.
undercover?
Well, they make money, and I haven't seen the cash coming from Frosty, so maybe that's something he should be doing.
Mm.
True.
So
I'll think about it. Yeah.
I get
If
on
I'm missing
TikTok
next week, then you know what I'm doing.
and I give you ideas.
Mm.
So there you go. All the rest of the socials, killing it. YouTube, Facebook, Insta. Yeah. We're still waiting for some comments on the old phone number up there. So give us a call and put a comment in the YouTube comments, like the video and subscribe. Too easy.
While we're on the comments,
Nice.
you got any Warriors there this week, French?
Yeah, we had a bit of feedback from our refs edition. It was all good stuff, I think. Well, a few good comments. Richie agreed. He said there's too much wrestling around with the refs. Some other dude, can't remember his name. He's got a weird name, but he said it's beneficial for the refs to go upstairs with the try, just so they don't have to go through the evidence, blah, blah, blah. He disagreed with me. So we're not shedding light on his stuff. We've
Yeah,
also got a
bugger.
comment. We've also got a comment from 261, and he had a bad feeling about Manly. He said some bad things about George Pell, and yeah, he's a big Tigers fan, so he said they were robbed. I
What-
won't go into details about what he
What night was
really
that?
said.
What time
That
was
it was a Sunday morning at
Oh,
3 a.m.
oh yeah.
Wow,
Wow.
that's what we
Nothing
like
good
to
happens
see.
then.
So
Thank you.
I'm not sure if he was just having breakfast and going to the gym for a run, but nah, that was I think he might have been up a little bit late, that guy. But we do appreciate all the comments, and anything is good, better than nothing, isn't it?
Absolutely.
True.
All right, so
True.
we'll move on, boys, to keyboard. Ah, no, sorry, keyboard. We've already done. Apologies.
Mm.
Who wants to open the batting with this one?
I'll go first. I
Please
want to
state your
apologise.
name. People might have forgot.
Well, that's why I want to apologise. I want to apologise for missing the last 3 episodes. I know the ratings have dropped big time. The IQ's dropped big time. And guys, I'm back. So
Tell you
look
what-
out.
Tell you
Is
what,
that an
it doesn't drop.
apology?
The man's
Yeah.
back.
Was that an apology?
To their viewers. I'm sorry for not being here for the last 3 episodes.
All right, that's another episode done and dusted.
Wow.
What hasn't dropped is he's building some more houses in Kellyville.
Yeah, well,
All the cash.
there needs to be an investigation.
You got to do it. You got to do it.
You're doing it.
You got any Frosty, or you clean?
Yeah, I got 2, mate. I got my tipping again. Terrible. Oh.
me a
I'm
face.
absolutely embarrassed. It's terrible. And the second one is Penrith. They're in. I feel sorry for them because I actually said that they probably put a score on us, and they didn't. So they are in a hole, which is great.
Mm.
Yeah,
Struggle Street.
It's good, but not when you put your tip in our multi.
Yeah, I know.
So you're
Yeah.
apologising for affecting our hip pocket. Is that what you're saying?
Both, yes.
Why
And my
didn't you like that?
credibility, yes.
Make up for this week, Frosty.
Hope so.
That's all you can do, mate. Get
Don't like
back
your
on the horse.
chances.
Get back on the horse.
I've been on it. I'm
Back
overweight.
on.
Surely there's a cricket score out there this week.
No.
French, have you got any?
Nah, no apologies from me. I've been a good, honest citizen this week, and I voted, and everything's going really good on my end.
Yes, voted too. I have to.
I've only got one. I apologise to all our viewers for going back to 4 team members tonight. I thought we've done good in recent weeks with just the 3 short,
I can
sharp,
turn the light off and walk away if you
Hey.
like.
short and sharp questions. And answers, but
Hey, I received an email to log on. That's your fault.
so we're back to 4 to the floor on the floor, 4 to the floor on the floor, whatever. All right, boys, let's move on to this week's burning questions. So what normally happens here, Vossi, is you go first.
All right. I want to know who you guys think will be the New South Wales fullback. Is Teddy in front of Edwards?
Edwards.
Edwards. In
Teddy.
Yeah, I've
struggle street, been injured, and Teddy is flying.
You asked the question. I'm going Edwards.
Yeah, I'm
too.
asking. Yeah, well, yeah.
Teddy for me.
Edwards.
Edwards.
Teddy.
Interesting. Well, that's it. That's my question.
I'm sure we'll do an Origin
Yeah.
special in the next couple of weeks or so. But yeah, I think it's Edwards. Stick
Yeah,
it-
he'll probably miss
Stick
that
it, let's do it.
episode.
Yeah, that's right. Which couldn't be a bad thing.
Oh, okay.
That's all right. We've missed you for the last 6 weeks, so we've got some catching up to do.
Yeah, we'll make up for it next week.
All right. What do you got, Frosty?
Mine is in round 24. Why are the Tigers playing the Manly Sea Eagles at Allianz?
Oh my God,
I think we'll definitely have to be there too, fully.
that's some research there, Frosty.
I think so too. I didn't even know that. Wow. I didn't get the email with Richo, so
You'll get it eventually. It's only round 24, so yeah.
Is that something new, or is that planned, or was that?
I don't know. I'd never heard anything about it. So
Oh, right.
Maybe Brookie's booked out.
It's a Tigers home game.
No, there you go.
not unless that's
Leichhardt's busy and
they're knocking down.
Campbelltown's
Leichhardt
busy
to-
and
they're knocking down Leichhardt to start the new upgrade renovations.
what,
Mate.
they can't play at Campbelltown or they can't play at Combank or
Who?
Allianz. Why wouldn't you take it further away?
We're sharing the love.
Christchurch.
You better be down. We better get to that game. I'm not even sure what date it's on, but yeah.
What a Christchurch.
Battle for the wooden spoon.
Oh wow, that's a big.
Mm.
All right, French. What do you got?
I was just mucking around, looking at some scores, and I just had a bit of trust issues from a few teams. Why are there so many bad patches through the shitter teams? Even the good teams have them as well, but like you said, they play well for 20 minutes and have the next 60 minutes off. Why does that keep happening? And how do you get around like the Titans, the Dolphins, South had a little bit of bad trot, the Eels. Why
I'll
do
tell you
teams
why.
just go into half an hour of shit?
There's too many teams, not enough good players, and now we're adding more teams in. Not enough depth. We need to shorten it, not widen it. Seriously.
I'll tell you what. This is my reason. Too many fat bloke fathers like yourselves that coach the juniors and have no idea about football, and you don't teach them any technique or anything like that, and you give them more participation awards. And
Oh wow!
that's why they don't get any better, and it's all stupid shit.
You got to be good to get in the NRL.
Well, you only have to be good for 20 minutes, apparently.
We don't have enough players to put another team in. Seriously.
Yes, we do.
Well, we're
We
going
don't.
to have the
Get it
same
from
conversation.
Christchurch. We'll get them from The Perth team will get him from South Africa.
Yeah.
There's already a
Super
gap
League,
now.
that's all right.
Yeah, okay. It's all about money. It's not about the quality. It's all about money.
That's right. Did you,
There you
got
go,
an answer
Frenchie.
to that, Frosty, or no?
Yeah, I thought it was all about the refs. So
Well, but
the rookie keeps telling us it's about the ref. It's about the ref.
But it's been happening for years. Like, when a team doesn't show up and they're just like, fuck, you drop the ball off the kickoff and, you let it try in straight away and you're like, oh, what's the point of playing the rest of the 70? Let's just go to the showers early. I've
I'll
done
tell
it
you
myself.
what,
I've played in a few teams where you have done it, Frenchie.
you've only got to switch on for 80 minutes a week, but hey, and they just can't, some teams, can they? Even Melbourne against the Dolphins last week.
Mm.
Look at them. It just happens. But yeah, I reckon there's definitely not enough quality
Depth.
players to fill the teams. And we're adding another team in. Doesn't make sense. That's all about the dollar.
He's changed his tune since he's come back fresh up from the spell.
Thought he was the funny guy.
And he got a contract upgrade.
Yeah.
True that.
All right. So my question this week for you guys is June 22nd. Are any of you blokes going to see Torval and Dean? Torval and Dean are French?
Nah.
No, I'm only joking. So
Where did you pop that up from?
I just heard it on the radio today. So well, we're all fathers on the panel here. Well, at least we probably, well, some of us know, some of us are probably still going to find that out later on in life when someone knocks on the door. But
We think we are.
the question I've got is, and obviously we love our kids dearly and whatever, but do you think that Shane Flanagan ever thinks, fuck, my son is shit?
He has to.
And if so, why does he keep picking him?
Yeah.
Look, what does he do this week?
He dropped the halfback, didn't he, this week?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ilias. Yeah.
That's got to cause shit in the side too, doesn't it? Really, surely they see how bad he's playing, and then Ilias gets dropped.
Division.
Arthur did it too, didn't he?
Yes. Oh, yeah,
And
that caused division.
It caused a lot of shit between him and Nathan Brown, all that sort of stuff. And I reckon it's doing it at the Dragons too. But that young fella goes all right. But yeah, Flanagan for sure. Should have been gone.
Well, the Broncos got rid of their coach, so they kept Billy in the team and
True.
get rid of Kevy. Does Adam O'Brien have any kids?
Yeah. Isn't it Tyson Gamble and Jackson Hastings?
Fletcher Sharp, because he won't get rid of him.
No, he won't.
Yeah, good point.
Well, just a question I think every week when I see him playing. I think.
Yeah.
Sometimes good, sometimes shit.
I think he's hoping that he will win a golden boot one day. That's why he keeps picking him. Oh, wow. Thank you.
All right, so move on. We'll move on. We've got the weekend recap plus charge sheet. Oh, geez, there's a lot of charges.
Yeah, you're going to be in trouble there.
So, all right.
You better skip them, maybe.
Don't give us the fines. Just give us the weeks.
Yeah, Josh Curran, 3 matches.
Yeah.
Tupanua, 3 matches. Wow. Was that for the first offence? The second or the third?
Yeah.
Burton got 1 match. Tupanua again, another 2 matches. Wow, so that was all out of that game. You got the recap on it, Vossi, or Frosty's doing it, is he?
I have, yeah. I do the recap. And,
sorry, I got confused.
He supposedly does the ins and outs, but I've had to do them the last 6 weeks. But yeah, Broncos Dogs 42-18. Half time, 34-0 in cyclonic weather conditions, which was
Oh,
shocking.
here we go.
What?
The fucking rain again. Fucking
It
rain.
was. Did you watch the game? It
Yeah.
rained.
The
It was
supporters
fucking
were
terrible.
I like to thank the supporters for hanging around.
Oh, well, you did that. That's good. Yeah. Broncos stunned the doggies. Arcel and Cobbo took the 2 in the 77th minute. Why have we got this bloke on? He's terrible. Adam Reynolds was on fire. Shooting me down already. You better do the rest of the recaps there, whatever your name is. Fully, you took the Bronx. Oh no, you took the Dogs. I took the Dogs, and the rookie took the Broncos. So that's why he's doing well in the tipping, and we're not.
Yeah, so that was a little side hustle, wasn't it, boys?
Yeah.
Just quietly.
Bit of anger there, Frosty.
Yeah, I like him firing up. It's good. I like
No,
him.
I remember a few
He
weeks
gets up
ago.
off his wheelchair and starts his ears pricking. Chest hair
A few
starts
weeks
sticking
ago,
up.
you said the crowd you like to.
I did.
Yeah, I was only bringing that up.
The same again. It was terrible. Yeah. No.
How big was the crowd again?
40,000.
40 something, yeah.
I thought you were just going to say 44. You just say that every week, don't you?
Nice. On to the next one.
Yes.
Roosters Dragons.
Roosters
46-18. The old traditional Anzac Day. 20-6 half time. So our home time were on fire, weren't they? Sanders Smith, 22 points. He killed it, didn't he?
Had a good game.
Yeah. So he took the 2 boys twice in the 32nd and the 59th minute. And Hugo Savala in the 47th minute.
Yeah, right.
They ran away with it.
You write him off, don't you? Fully. Sanders Smith.
Yeah, I don't rate him.
I don't really rate him either, but
does anyone rate him? Put it in the comments.
I do.
You put it in the comments.
All right, I'll write it down next week.
Okay. In the comments.
In that one, Fully, you took the Chooks, I took the Chooks, and our matey took the Dragons. So that's a new thing now. I've got to make sure I write down who we took and see how we went, even though I'm going terrible, but yeah.
Are you trying to squeeze more apologies out of us, are you?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Plenty of time left, Rusty.
Keep going. You're on a roll.
Wales and the Knights, 26-12. It was 16-0 at half time. Blood River game.
It was, yeah.
The Knights had nothing. That's all I can say. And we all took the Wars. So I think the old rookie was on the fence there for a little bit, but he ended up taking the Wars.
Easy on the.
Okay, I thought when I went back and watched the replay of
Not me.
The show from last week, I think you were a little bit undecided at first. But...
No. Doesn't sound like me.
Okay.
Just take the other guilty plea.
No, he finished. He finished strong. He took the Wars. So
just take the fine.
Storm South 24-16, 10-0 at half time. Wet conditions, not as cyclonic. Vossi, or is that whatever his name is, as it was up there in Suncorp. Closer than expected, I think. What did I write down? Who did we take? Storm. Yeah. And Papsy took the 2 in the 50th minute.
Go on, you Pappy.
Yeah. We had a few this week, which was quite good.
Mm.
North Queensland Titans, 50-18. Wow. 12-18 at half time.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Desi's boys, they had nothing in the second half. They were playing touch. Our Cowboys / North Queensland. 30 more tackles I wrote down. So, yeah, that doesn't help the cause at all. Tom Weaver, he took the 2 in the 30th.
On your Tommy.
Robert Derby scored 3 tries. So, the only time we had 3 tries this weekend from one player. There you go. Panthers Manly 10-26, halftime 14-0 to the Manly. Oh, sorry, I should have went back. What did we say? Cowboys, and I took the Titans. So, yeah, there you go. So yes, we all took the Panthers in this one. So it was obviously a surprise. Stat for you: last 19 games, Manly have only won 4 against Panthers in the last 10 years. So There you go. No wonder we all
Wow.
took the Panthers.
Hmm.
Ruben Garrick took the 2 twice
He's
in
your
the 31st and the 62nd minute.
On your ribs.
Raiders Dolphins on the Sunday, 40-28. Half time,
It's a weird game.
10-28. Well, as the rookie was saying, it was all about the ref. Supported Dolphins in the first half and
Mm.
Raiders in the second.
He just likes the wind. He only likes to run one way.
Jamal Fogarty, 16 points. Obviously off to
Yuck.
us next year, you beauty. And he took the 2 in the 80th minute.
Yeah, he does.
He's a big fan.
Will took the Raiders, so there
That
you
was for
go.
us.
Mm.
And at the 8th wonder of the world, the last game, Tigers Sharks 2018. 10-6 at half time. Golden point, obviously. Adam Dewey took the 2 twice
Oh, yeah,
in the
that's-
49th minute, and then again, obviously, to win in the 88th minute.
On your Dewey.
Fully, you took the Sharks, and I took the Sharks, and the rookie took the Tigers. So,
Took the Sharks.
yeah.
It's funny. I had a multi on the side with the Sharks to win, and Mulatalo to score and Niokora to score. And at halftime, when Mulatalo scored, I thought, this is easy. Got this all wrapped up, and then
Wow.
old mate got sin binned and never looked like
What would you have rather?
The money.
multi.
Is it-
The multi.
Straight back into ninth.
Money
Where they
talk.
belong.
Yes, true story, that one, eh?
Mm.
All right, boys. Thanks for that, Mr. Frost.
Nice, Rusty.
Whose train are we jumping on this week, boys? Vossi?
I think the Broncos are back.
In one game.
They've had their wake up. They were just clinical against who they play.
Good read.
Bulldogs. That's right. Yeah. Adam
Well,
Reynolds, how good was he?
They got
Like-
Penrith this week, so
Their forward pack is just unbelievable. Haas and Kerrigan combination, wow. If they get that man back and put Hunt at 9, they're going to be a good side. I don't mind them actually with Cobbo at fullback. I think they're a better side, just quietly. A more structured side, anyway.
So they're playing Penrith this week.
Mm.
Just
Yeah,
be
they'll beat
wary.
Penrith.
Just be wary. They had to play on a heavy track last week, so just be mindful. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
they did it easy.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's just the next week though. We'll see.
No, I like him with Cobbo at fullback.
What's wrong with Walsh?
Too erratic.
Where are you going to play?
No, I'll put Walsh back there, but I'm just saying they just look such a more steady, structured side with Cobbo at fullback. He loves it at fullback too. Super coach by.
All right, Frosty.
Mine is Adam Reynolds. I'm jumping on him. I know he has one good game and then he has
And he'll get
5
in.
bad
Don't
games.
jump on him.
Yeah, I know.
Stay off him.
But he surprises
Just
me every
lube up,
time.
lube up.
Every time when I think, especially like you said, it was a bloody heavy track,
Yeah,
and he just like he was the difference. Honestly,
he's
like,
smart. Yeah,
he
he's
brained
good.
it.
Mm.
And the doggies had nothing. Like they come out and with him, he had the ball on the string, and he was the one who put the game to bed. Like they could have taken him off at halftime, and they still would have won.
Yeah, he worked him out, didn't he?
He did.
Mm.
I've always been a fan of his, and he's what they needed. And
Definitely.
if they managed to hold on in that grand final, he would have had a statue built outside the stadium up there. But now they just go at him if he gets injured. We've got to get rid of him. But no, he's good. I rate him. Hopefully.
Oh no, I don't. It's not that I don't rate him. It's just that he I don't know. You just think, he's getting on and he can deliver, but it's just you just think, is he going to do it this week? And then against the Dogs, he brained it. Yep.
When he's fit, he's a freak. When he's fit.
yeah, it's probably his
The
last
problem
season,
is-
right?
Yeah, the problem is he's always 70% fit.
Mm.
But move on.
What do you got, French?
I got the Cowboys. I think I know you don't like that, But you win games. They've won 4 in a row. They've had the bye as well. No one's talking about them, and they're going to roll. They got New Zealand this week, so they're going to roll them, and they're at
Since they swapped
$1.80.
halfbacks.
Bit of work, a few tweaks, and I think Toddy Payton's got everyone into line.
The halfback's going well.
Impressed.
Mm.
Yeah. So there you go. There's a tip.
Good bet this week too.
For me this week, the train I'm jumping on board is the Tigers goal line defense. Are at, what's the old saying, 6s and 7s at the end of that game, and
Yeah, they turned up.
was about to score, and Galvin tackles him, and then Atkinson was about to score the play after, and was it? I can't remember. Was it Stafford Toll made the tackle or something?
Taruva, I think.
Yeah, it was Taruva that come in and made it.
I thought it was the centre.
Yeah.
And River jumped on the but if you have a look at most of the tries that the Tigers concede, even on Sunday, one was like 40 metres out, the open play, and then the other up the other end, they kicked it down the wing and got the bounce, and so they conceded tries anywhere from 40 to 50 metres out, but their goal line defence is getting better, which is good for the Tigers because it's been a long time since their defence has been pretty good. So
it's been good all year, really. Besides that, was it that Brisbane game? That was it, really?
Yeah.
How good did May go?
Yeah.
85. What did he play? 80. Did he play the whole game?
He played 85 minutes. He come off for 5 minutes, and then they sent him back on because they were struggling, so they need him.
Yeah.
And then
he's a freak.
41 tackles, didn't miss a tackle.
I think
he doesn't fatigue. But anyway, I've already jumped on his train. If you want to jump on his train, put it in next week's segment. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, boys. Apart from Vossi missing the last 3 weeks, who are we throwing in the sin bin?
I'm throwing $2 million players. David Fafita. He is poo. He has no ticker. And what's going on with Ponga? Seriously, if the ball goes left, he goes right. He does not want the ball.
Trying to get an early release to go to the wrist.
I'm telling you, he is not interested.
He's waiting for Dylan Brown to get there. Give him some support.
Well, maybe he's waiting for the board to sack O'Brien.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's something going on, mate, because he just does not seem interested. Their attack doesn't involve him.
Is everyone waiting for him to do something? And he's like, guys, can you wait for
Yeah.
I can't do everything by myself. A bit like this team. Everyone's waiting for me to do something.
I don't know. It's something to do with changing the halves every week or something like that. But there's something going on there.
There is a couple of times where he doesn't touch the ball at all in the set, which is a bit alarming.
I know he can be decoy, but he's got to get his hand on the ball. The first 3 games, remember, I think they put him in, not at 5'8", but he sort of played the 5'8" role, and they look good. And they've just gone away from it now. But, yeah, David Fafita, seriously, he didn't even make the side this week. He's on the extended bench.
Yeah, he was a passenger in the Titans game.
How can you not make that side, the way they're going?
Yeah.
That's a great
You've only
point.
got to play for 22 minutes and you're going 2 minutes better than half the other team.
It's just wrong. But yeah, I'd love to get $1 million and not do my job properly.
Yeah.
You got $1 million in assets with all the houses you're buying, so
2.
Who you got, Frosty?
The bunker for me.
Oh.
To go back 5 minutes and make rulings is just
that's shit.
Yeah, absolutely. How far back can you go? I think they said they're going to change that, but we go back to that game. I remember talking to Fully, the Parramatta and the Eels and Tigers game off the kickoff. Like they would have gone back if that was a week in advance. They would have gone back and checked that, and he probably would have got sin bin.
Mm.
But how far back can you go for a penalty?
Well,
Well, they went.
hoping they go back to 1989 grand final when the marker wasn't square when Danny Elias crossbar. But then they would have got the penalty. They could have taken
Yeah.
it too.
Yeah.
Wasn't that crossbar 3 inches too high?
It was, yes. I was gonna
Apparently
say
it's
that.
so.
Yeah,
Apparently it was.
they could have
Anyway,
measured it.
yeah, I'll go easy on the bunker till
Yeah,
another
that's got to change this week.
Sunday.
Otherwise, I'm sticking to my AFL.
Yeah. Magic round's going to be magic.
Has to be.
Who you got? French?
In my sin bin? Oh, jeez. How much time do we have? I got Josh Kerr from St. George.
Oh, yes.
You might not have seen this, but it's just he made 3 bad errors in 60 seconds. And there was 11 minutes left. It was 28 all. I think that's right. Or 18 all. 28 all.
Yes.
And he made just 2 shit offloads, coughed it up the second time. When they were trying to secure the game, just settle it down, and he's doing shit offloads. And then he couldn't. Then the next set, he just could not play the ball properly when there was no reason not to play the ball. It was a real ball, and they ended up losing by 12. Game on the line. Let's just shit the bed. So Josh
Wow.
Kerr, 3 errors in 60 seconds is just not good enough.
You're talking the Raiders. I mean, the Raiders and the Dolphins game.
No.
Yes,
Yeah.
he plays for the Dolphins.
Oh, okay. Yes, he
You
does.
said the
Yes.
Dragons.
Well, I
He
thought they're
played
wearing
the
red.
Dragons.
Mm.
He played at the Dragons, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They got rid of it because he was shit.
Maybe. Yeah. So I just, I hate to pick out players because I'm such a loyal guy, but yeah, no good. Just
It
not
was.
the right time, not the right place for him to touch a ball ever.
I heard the other day, or it might have been last week, that he's obviously not the most talented, but he just works hard at training. He's a good teammate to have around. And then I thought, yeah, good on him. And then when you pointed them out to me at the start of the week, and I thought, yeah, wow. As soon as
Actually had
someone
a good game the week
a
before.
rap, they have an absolute stinker.
Yeah, well, Kyle Flanagan's probably the same boat as well. He's probably a really good guy and, nice to hang out with, but can't play footy.
See you, Carl.
Sounds like Daniel Fitzhenry, but anyway.
Oh yeah, there's an old flashback.
It's probably one of Frenchie's mates. I better. For me this week, I assume he's a $1 million player. Gets a lot of attention and
Luke Brooks.
fails to deliver in the big moments. Mine is Nico Hines.
Yeah.
When the Sharks are on the front foot and winning games, he plays up tempo, down the short side, like touch footy, brilliant. When they're behind, he had a few chances, I think, to get the Sharks over the line against the Tigers on the weekend, and just
A few.
Having said that, if he kicked that field goal that hit the
Yeah.
and went in, he would have been an absolute hero.
Yeah.
Even though he didn't do anything all game.
He
but,
shouldn't have done. Yeah.
He's. We all go easy on him because he's got the mental issues and whatever, but he always puts himself in the spotlight, whether it's doing community things or charity, all that sort of stuff. Where I think his manager or someone has to talk to him and say, just lay low for a bit, because there's always took criticism of him when the Sharks aren't going good, and then everyone always says, "Oh, he's got a 5'8" beside him that's not doing much better either." But if we go back in time when everyone used to hammer Luke Brooks at the Tigers for being on $1 million or something, no one said anything about the 5'8" not doing anything. It was always Brooks. Now, when they criticise Hines, they always try and, he's got Trindle as well, who's not really pulling his weight. So, yeah. So
The problem is he's a 5'8" playing halfback.
Yep.
And we just seen on the weekend why the Sharks will not win the comp.
Mm.
Wow. Cool. Did you
I think
have
that's-
a smart card at the start of the year?
I did.
No, I said top 4. You know what he needs to do? He needs to have a haircut and adopt a greyhound.
Really?
I agree.
No, I said that a couple weeks ago. I just having a look. It was the Sharks versus Manly game. It was over in Perth. Nico Hines didn't touch the ball the whole game, and Trindle did everything. He played really well.
Yeah.
And you say that, and I was like, yeah, well, I remember that. So that was only a couple of weeks ago. So since then, haven't done much, have they? They beat the Knights. Whoop-de-doo. But
Yeah,
he needs to step up.
he does.
All right, we better go easy on him
Why?
because that's the sort of people we are. We go.
Oh,
easy.
that's right.
He'll be watching this. He'll take the criticism and he'll play better at this week. You watch against Para.
Mm.
We've unleashed the beast.
I just hope he takes the 2.
They'll be up 2-0 the Sharks.
All right, so we'll move on to this week's game. So obviously Magic Round. All the games are at Suncorp. Friday night, we got the Sharks at $1.49 versus the high flying Eels at $2.64.
For the Sharks, Harodi is out with a knee and Oro's in, which is a big in. For the Eels, Geimer will start in the second row and Talangi, he got suspended. The Sharks will be too good for Para, I think, after last week's loss against the Tigers. And I don't like Para coming off the bye either. So I don't like Geimer in the second row. I think he's too slow. And I think the Sharks will be too good. Hines will have a blinder.
I'll take the Sharks as well, but it's not with confidence.
Yeah, maybe they'll bounce back. I just can't tip Para.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
True.
After saying that, I'll pick the Sharks. Nico to get 6 daily M points.
And a haircut?
Oh no, he won't do
I
that.
hope so. I hope so.
Second game on the Friday, we've got the Roosters $1.88 versus the Dolphins at $1.96.
For the Roosters, there's no changes. And for the Dolphins, Saifiti's out. Kafusi's in the front row. Marshall King's back, which would be a big in. Pushing Stone back to the bench. I'm going to go the Roosters after the Anzac Day win.
Yeah, I'll go the Roosters as well.
I don't like it if you guys pick the Roosters. Yeah, I suppose. Nah, give me. I don't know. I'm really stuck. I think the Dolphins. For some reason, I know they played so bad last week that they might actually fire up, and it's in Brisbane. I just thought they got to bounce back from their horrible 40 minutes.
I'm just looking. What is he? Because he's number 17, isn't he?
He's in there. He's not
He
in.
is.
And you're picking him. I think it's a tough game, but you'd have to go the Roosters. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Dolphins won. So on the Saturday, we got the Rabbitohs $1.70 versus the Knights at $2.16.
Gray returns, which I think is a good thing back to fullback because Mitchell is out. Talk about another $1 million player. He touched the ball twice in that first half. Twice. Fully's wish come true. Whiten is named at 5'8", and Ewan Aiken returns to the centres, and Duncan to start in the second row. You called for that, Fully, didn't you? Whiten to 5'8". And for the Knights, Jacob Saifiti returns to the front row, Elliott to the bench, and Brazil to lock. You got to go south. There's just no points in the Knights. They need Ponga. If Ponga gets involved, they're a big chance. But on the way they're playing, you just got to go south. South played all right last week against the Storm.
Yeah, nearly beat him.
So it's south for me.
I called for Schuster to play 5'8". It's not happened, but never mind.
Well, he's on the bench.
Is he?
That's because the 6 jersey's too small.
Yeah, they showed highlights of him playing the New South Wales Cup. He still looks big.
Yeah. 3 pizzas. Bunnies for me.
Yeah, I guess I'll reluctantly take the Bunnies. I don't like either team, but Give me the bunnies.
Yeah, this is another stinker of a game. And to be fair, I can't pick the Knights again until they get a coach.
Next year.
I don't know. Could be round 12. I don't know. But keep an eye on that. So yeah, bunnies for me. So second game on the Saturday, we got the Warriors, who are $2.02 versus the Cowboys at $1.82.
For the Warriors, no changes. The team that beat the Knights, and for the Cowboys, no changes either. In Brisbane, I'm going to go to Cowboys. The Warriors did what they had to do last week, but they weren't flash. But I like the way the Cowboys are playing. So, Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys impressed me in that second half. And like Frenchie said, they're 4 on the trot. And I think they'll go 5 on the trot.
Oh, no. If you're tipping them, geez, they're
The
probably
kisser.
get done by 50. Yeah. It's like kissing your sister.
How's that going?
Cowboys $1.82. Take it.
Yeah.
If it was a home game for the Wars and they're playing at Christchurch, I might take them. But because it's in Queensland,
Yeah.
and the way the Todd Payton's team's going, I'll pick the Cowboys, boys. So, and the last game on the Saturday night, we got the Tigers at $1.87 versus the Dragons at $1.97.
No changes for the Tigers. They beat the Sharks. And for the Dragons, there's a few changes. Ilias has been dropped. Lachlan King Tioga will wear the 7. Corey Allen back to the wing. Geez, out of the trenches.
Yep.
He replaces Fanu, and Hamish Stewart starts at lock and DeBellin to the bench. I'm going the Dragons in this. Sorry, fully. I think a young half, bit of spark, and I like to look at their side this week. On the Tigers, that was a big game last week. I think I'll take a bit out of them.
That's the only thing that worries me is the golden point, but I'll still go Tigers.
Is a closet fan, Frosty?
Pardon?
You're a closet fan, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'll be a closet fan too. Let's go the Tigers. I just think they're just got a little bit more than the Dragons at the moment.
Oh, geez, that worries me every time you pick them. They put in a stinker. Well, I reckon, yeah, I have to pick the Tigers. I think Flanagan, he's not the answer at 6, and he's going to have to step up because they've got the young kid at 7, and this could go pear shaped. So, the tip in this game would be unders and overs, and I think it's about 9.5. Gufferson putting his hands up in the air complaining to the ref. So that's the better pick for sure. But definitely Tigers in that one. On the Sunday, first game we got the Titans at $4 versus the Dogs at $1.25.
For the Titans, obviously Fafita's been dropped. That's about it for that. Nothing else to say. He's PR. For the Dogs, Burton, Curran, and Tupanua are out suspended, replaced by Hayward at 5'8". Saluka Fafita starts at prop, and Marin joins the bench. Doggies' defence will be too good here. They'll win it.
You'd think the Dogs. I'll take the Dogs, but geez.
Bounce back.
Oh, yeah, you'd think so. Well, you'd think Desi had the Titans, bloody. He would have flogged them this week, but yeah, Dogs.
Yeah, I'm a bit behind in the tipping comp, so I'm going to go the Titans.
Nice.
It's about the underdogs you pick, so I'll take the Titans. Won't be putting money on them, but be taking them.
Still 23 weeks to go, isn't there? 20 weeks. Stay strong, Frenchie. Don't fold yet.
And rumor has it you're only available for 4 of them.
It's a bit early for the joke, isn't it?
Yeah. That's about all the time we have.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll pick the Titans for the first quarter, and then I'll pick the Dogs to run them down. So All right, so the second game on the Sunday is the Panthers at $2.23 versus the Broncos at $1.66.
For the Panthers, Gardner comes into the centres and McLean's been dropped. And for the Broncos, Ricky returns Pecora to the bench. Broncos too good up there. Panthers not playing well enough.
Yeah, Broncos for me.
Yeah, it's a tough one, but I won't take the Panthers. I always pick them. You're going to give me a head start with the Panthers. Yeah, I'll take Panthers.
Is Reynolds
223.
fit?
Yeah, apparently he's all right.
Yeah.
Well, as I said before, I think watch out for the Panthers, even though they were terrible last week. But the Broncos playing on a heavy 10. I think. No, I'm going to take the Panthers as a bit of a smoky this week. So watch me have to apologise for that next week.
I'll be with you.
Well, you can do a dual
A
apology.
joint.
And then the last game on the Magic Round, we got the Storm at $1.50 versus the Raiders at $2.58. Wow, geez, that's juicy.
Well, if you said it's going to rain like it is, this is going to be a bit of a heavy track. No changes to both sides. You got to go to Storm. Canberra were pretty iffy. They sort of don't turn up some weeks, Canberra. So I think the Storm were pretty shit last week, just quietly, and they did what they had to do. So Bellamy will have them firing for Magic Round.
Yep, Storm for me.
Sure, why not? Let's all go to the Storm.
Not a bad
Well,
price, $1.50.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the Storm. And then the Sea Eagles have the bye, boys. So that's Magic Round.
Going you, Frosty?
Vossi, we haven't done this for a few weeks. You got any super coach for us?
Yep. Just sell Cart and Jenkins. They've made their money.
You try not to swear, please. Somebody's watching.
And an upgrade to, I reckon, Jacob Carraz and Dylan Lucas. That's it.
Okay.
They've made their money.
Worth the wait.
Have you got
That's it.
Garrick?
Plenty of research has gone into that one.
Have you got
Yeah,
have you got Garrick, mate? That's who you got to have.
He
Leading
had another
point
good
scorer.
week last week, didn't he?
Yeah.
But they got the bye this week, so you can't buy him.
No, but you sell him just before he plays Origin.
Yeah, true.
Wow.
Coach
I don't think that's going to happen, but yes.
of the week again.
We're done for the jokes.
All right, so we go to to take the two multis. So last week, how do we go?
Walk away.
Yeah, I got the Thursday night game right, so got the boys off to a good start. I think that was
That
about
was a good
$2.44.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a juicy start there, French.
Yeah,
Mm,
great
you're
stuff.
welcome.
That was the one I thought would have let us down, but far from it.
I took the Warriors, $1.40.
Good job.
Who did I end up taking?
Storm, $1.15.
Yeah. Hey.
Juicy.
And our Frosty.
It all come down to the Panthers.
How many have you got right for us this year, Frosty?
Again.
in the
None,
multi?
probably.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
you got
probably
one
none.
right.
Yeah, probably. That's why I'm running nearly last in the footy tipping, so, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well,
I got nothing.
Hey, stick strong, Frosty. Be positive.
I can't be anymore.
you know the old
Yes, you
saying,
can.
don't you, Frosty?
Pardon?
You know the old saying, don't you?
What is it?
There's no
Tell me.
I in team, but there's you in. Anyway, so what are we picking this week, boys?
Just
Come on,
lift, Frosty.
Let's go. What do we
Lift.
got? What do we got, Bossy?
Well, I want to go to Sharks, but didn't you say that, Frenchie?
Oh yeah, I like the Cowboys too, though. So
Oh, I'll take the Sharks.
Sharks or
Okay.
scratch?
Yeah.
Frosty? No, we'll just
South
cut.
Sydney. South Sydney off scratch, yes.
Yeah, right. And you said the Cowboys, French?
yeah,
And I'll take the Tiger Pies off scratch.
That'd be good. I'm going to say 15.
You working it out, French, or no? I thought you were working it out.
I'll just guess. $12. $12.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He's going to let us down.
We'll figure it
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 15s.
15s. Wow.
Mm.
All right, boys. Here we go. It's time for the Take the Two joke of the week. Vossi, we might leave you to last, right?
Nice.
So we can
Oh,
put
we're
it
all doing one again. Beautiful.
That's what Uncle Bob wanted.
Yeah.
Mm.
A request by Uncle Bob. So,
Mm.
Frosty, you want to? Oh, Frenchie, have you got one? You need to quickly find one.
Yeah. Well, I was going to do
We've got a week to do this.
I was going to do a joke about time travelers, but you guys didn't like it.
What, you've already done it?
That was it.
Oh.
You didn't like it. You'll get it tomorrow.
I
Yeah.
like it. That's good.
Probably not.
Actually like that.
Mm.
I like the soft drink one last week too,
I know.
Nice.
but it actually fell off a bridge.
Oh.
What do you got, Frosty?
Okay, mine's a dying husband in a hospital bed asks his wife, our seventh child always looked different from the other six. Did he have a different father? The wife uncontrollably cries and says, yes. He asks, who is it? His wife says, yours.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's good, Frosty.
Thank you.
Who'd you steal that off?
Good reading.
Thank you.
Well, that was pretty good. So I'm gonna just let things.
Hey, let's just leave it at that.
No.
No, we need you to do one.
This is where we've got to
Sure.
get comments, right? This is where we need feedback, right? So I just got a shitty 5-year-old joke for the 5-year-olds. So what do you call an Asian cameraman? Filming. Don't laugh, boss.
I like that.
Oh, really?
That's good.
What is he? The old walnut.
Yeah.
The 5-year-olds wouldn't have got that one,
Well-
would they?
Would have went straight over there.
You better have a good one.
Just like our Frenchie's one for me.
Hey, all them three were good. I cannot beat that.
Oh, I think you got to try.
Mm.
All right. There was this guy at work. He lost his ear. So he had to go to the surgeon. He sat down and the surgeon said, look, mate, we can't fix your ear, but I've got a pig's ear here. He said, let's try and put the pig's ear on. We'll shape it and make it look like your own. He goes, yeah, because I don't want to walk around with just one ear. So he's put the pig's ear on, shaped it, looks great. He said, come back in a week and we'll test it. So a week's gone by, he's come in, he said, I need to go into the sound booth. I'm going to test your good ear first. Can you hear anything? He said, yeah, I can hear it. Now, what about your other ear? He goes, oh, it's not bad, but I can feel a bit of I can hear a bit of crackling.
Yeah. Definitely delivery.
Such a long joke.
Oh, well,
You got
Hey, he's all laughed.
a bit tired.
to do it short this week because otherwise you lose the 5-year-olds audience.
Yeah, true.
All right, Francis. Socials again. Take the two. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, put some comments in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the page, ring that phone number. Where is it? It's in the middle somewhere.
In the middle. Do you know it off by heart yet or not?
No, I don't look at it, so it's not
Has that
connected.
guy or girl messaged you yet again?
I get a few messages from guys, a lot actually. It's nothing to do with the show,
Wow.
but yeah, get as much as anything to you. You can also send me videos or pictures. So this will be interesting. Yeah, hit us up with some text messages and whatever you got, just get them to me. We'll have a look. That's all I want.
Give them to him.
I'll give it to you. All right. In person. All right, boys. That's another week done and dusted. we hope you've enjoyed your brain-numbing experience. And just remember, if you're ever in doubt, boys,
Take the 2.
good luck to your punching on the weekend. Hopefully your team loses and mine wins. We look forward to the miserable stories and hardships next week. As Frenchie said, don't forget to give us a bit of feedback and add a bit of potential comedy to the podcast. So until next week, boys. Peace out.
Go
See you guys.
the Cowboys.